The UNC Burn Center is located in America's burn belt.
We have a lot of grease fires, house fires, occupational injury, scalds, bonfire type injuries. We just have more of all kinds of injuries that result in needing a burn center. And that's particularly down here in the southeast.
Most burns are preventable, like the kind that come from getting too close to a space heater.
If you're not very mobile and you have a blanket, this can happen in an instant. Your clothes can catch on fire, and that can be very devastating.
Children are often burned when they grab handles that are sticking out over the edge of the range, so always turn those handles inward. And if grease catches on fire, don't throw it in the sink or outside. Instead, cover it and turn off the burner. Overfilling a turkey fryer can cause burns, and never use gasoline as an accelerant.
A lot of our patients think that, well, if I don't have lighter fluid or any other appropriate way to start a fire, I'll throw gasoline on. It causes so many problems. You have an explosion, and then the patients will end up coming in with really a devastating burn.
Much of what goes on here is paid for with donations. This is one of the busiest burn centers in America, and the people who support it wanted to take all this expertise and share it with people halfway around the world who desperately need it. So they opened this burn center in Malawi, Africa, where far too many children die from burns. Dr. Anthony Charles, who works at the UNC Burn Center, started the Malawian clinic and explains why so many kids are in jeopardy.
They live in small, simple, just one room. And so all the cooking is all open fires. And so when you have open fires that is also on the floor, and people carry their babies on their backs, when they bend over, children might fall in. When children are playing, they might fall in. Sometimes at night, when you think everybody's gone to bed, a child might want to go to the bathroom and may accidentally fall into the fire pit.
70% of the patients here are children, almost all suffering from flame burns, the worst kind.
It's just like your entire skin peeling off. All the raw nerves are now exposed. And even just wind blowing across your skin, it is incredibly painful. This function of the skin, which is to keep fluids in, you lose that. And so you lose a lot of fluid. You get very dehydrated very quickly. And that's why patients die.
Although UNC runs this hospital, a big thrust is training Malawians to take the reins.
Us as Americans will never be able to fix all the problems everywhere in the world. We just cannot do that. But to empower the locals to fix their own problems is the way to go.
So whether in Malawi, Africa, or here in America, the UNC burn centers are saving lives and minimizing the pain and disfigurement of one of the worst kinds of injury. Lori Johnson, CBN News.